Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie, and today we are going to break out the project wheel to determine what project I'm going to be working on this week. So this is the first time that I'm using a project wheel. I have it already all loaded up with all my potential projects. So I'll just run through them real quick. So first we have some non-seasonal projects, which would be the porcelain sweater, the Salty Days sweater. I'm planning on making 3 of them this year. One for me, one for Nikki, one for Val. The Homegirl sweater, a garment. I still have 2 of them to make, one for my sister, one for Nikki. And then we have some not unseasonal things, but not very high on my list of priorities. So we have a moonshell tee, and we have a Christmas blanket for my grandma, which I guess is kind of unseasonal, but then we have some challenges. So how many can I make in either 1 day or 2 days? So we have bandanas, bucket hats, bags, scrunchies, and beanies. And then we have a couple projects that I need to get done that I've already started, which includes you have baskets to make dummy, finish grandma's sweater with 7 exclamation points, Russell socks, and Snapdragon top. So those are all projects that I have started and abandoned that I need to get done. So let's see what the wheel says that I should do this week. So let me click. We're doing some unseasonal knitting. We're gonna do a Salty Days sweater cast on. Very cool. I actually did already buy this pattern. So I have 3 different yarns that I'm going to be using to make the Salty Days. So I have one for Nikki, one for me, one for my other friend Val. Nikki's is a brown, Val's is I believe gray, and mine is I think blue. I think those are the colors. But let's just go into my office and see what yarn is on top of the pile, because that will determine whose Salty Days we're starting on first. Alright, so this is my pile of yarn for Salty Days. This one right here. So let me turn on my light, I guess. Does that help at all? Not really. But that is, yeah, kind of. A dark blue. That one's for me. And then we have a medium gray. That one's for Val. And then up on the top here, we have chocolate brown, which is for Nikki. So we're going to start with Nikki's Salty Days, which already does have the pattern in it, which is excellent. So I believe, I'm not going to show any of the sizing, but I think that I wanted to make a 2X for Nikki. But I'm going to have to do a swatch, and I'm going to have to get her measurements. So let's do that. Let's cast on a swatch and text Nikki and get her bust measurements. Don't laugh at her. My swatch is done. Yeah, it's little, but it's big enough. So the pre-block gauge is supposed to be 19 stitches per 10. It is 19 stitches per 10. The rows is supposed to be 24 per 10. Mine is 9 per 3.5, which is 25 for 10. So my gauge is on. So we're going to proceed with this yarn combination, which is, don't get mad, I bought this before Hobbii was bad, the Friends Extra Fine Merino XL and the Friends Kid Silk. Both of these are in color 12, which I think is called chocolate. Pretty sure it's chocolate. So, and I'm at gauge with my 5mm needles. I did not test the ribbing, or did not swatch the ribbing, because it's 1x1 ribbing. It'll be fine. I say that now, and I'm going to regret it. But, so this is already on a 32-inch cable, which is the first cable size that I will need. And then I have my 3mm on it. Excuse me. The cat is chewing on my cables. I just put it on him. I shouldn't have done that because he's going to want to wear it. This is the 3mm Chiagu, I think. 3mm. This is a 24-inch cable, which is the size that I need to do the neck ribbing. So we are all good to go. I have not heard back from Nikki on what size that she wears, but I'm going to go with she is one size bigger than me. And for myself, I think I would make an extra large. Let me just measure myself. Ow. God. Guys, don't get cats. They're awful. You're awful. So I have a 52 3/4 inch bust, which would put me at a size extra large, so I will make her 2X. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cast on. I think that I'm just starting with the neck ribbing. Back yoke, cast on. No, it looks like we're doing some German short rows. Alright, so aha, I'm a cat. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get cast on and get going. I am currently watching YouTube, but I know that Kuda Vikika has the video for the pattern, so if I need to, I can pull it up, but this looks like it's just short row shaving, so it shouldn't be a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that, and yeah. So it's Monday, it is 4:16 p.m., so we'll see how far I can get in the next like 5 or 6 days, see how far I get by Saturday. And yeah, I will just check in at the end of every night. I'm only going to be working on this at home. This will be my home project. I'm going to keep working on my Salty Days Part 2 when I'm at work, when I have time at work. So yeah, that's all I got to say for now. I'm going to get cast on, and I will see you shortly with an update. So I cast on, and then I took a nap for 45 minutes because I woke up at like 2 a.m. This morning, and I went to bed at like 9, so I did not sleep well last night. But I woke up from my nap and I got to work on my Salty Days. So I am 14 rows in to the back yoke, section 1. So there are, I think, 3 sections on the back yoke, 4 sections. 4 sections on the back yoke, and then I'll do the shoulders. I realized that I'm going to South Carolina this weekend, so I am only going to be working on my Salty Days until Thursday, and then I'm going to be working on socks because I'm going to be traveling, so we'll just see how far I get until Thursday. But my dumb son got a hold of the mohair and like licked it because he's disgusting. But he like messed up the ball of fluff and like got like stuck in his teeth, and then he was like had it stuck in his mouth and he was running away. Ugh. But anyway, I'm still doing really good on yarn, obviously, because I'm 14 rows in. But here's my mohair. It's been aceified, and then my first ball of merino. So we're doing good on that. It is 7:15, so I am ready for bed. It is my bedtime because I'm an old woman and I go to bed at 7:30 and I wake up at 3:30. But yeah, so that's going to be it for today. So 14 rows in, not very far. My goal for tomorrow is to try to finish the section 1 of the back yoke. We'll see if I do. I'm probably going to be staying late at work tomorrow night, which means that I'm going to hit rush hour traffic. But we'll see what happens. So my next update will be tomorrow night after however far I get. We'll hopefully finish the back yoke. No, the section 1 of the back yoke. If I can finish the entire back yoke, that would be some kind of a miracle, because I'm, again, not taking this to work. This is my home project. But yeah, so I will see you in just a second with how far I get tomorrow. Hello, it is tomorrow. I just got home from work. It is 7 p.m. and I go in at 5. So it has been a long day. And I know I said that I was working only on the Salty Day sweater at home. It was going to be my home project, and I was going to work on my Sailor Swift at work. So this is how far I got yesterday. So like 3 inches. And then this is how far I am today. So I am just about to start on the eyelets. So you do a row of just knit, and then you do the eyelets. So I just finished that row of knit. So eyelets are coming up real soon. This is how much yarn I have left of my first skein of the merino, and then here is where my mohair is. I don't know if I mentioned this, but yesterday Ace got a hold of this. I think I did. And then today one of my friends from work got a hold of it, so it's looked better. But I will probably work through just the rest of this little thing tonight. I'm about to have dinner, and then just relax and go to bed real soon because it's bedtime. But long day at work. So I obviously did work on this at work today while I had some downtime. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to bring this to work or not tomorrow. I do have a lot of meetings, so it would be nice to get some more work done on it, but we'll see if it still fits in my bag. If it's too big for my bag, it's not coming. If it fits in the bag, it can come. But we'll just see how it's looking tomorrow. So that is going to be it for my Tuesday update. So I will see you tomorrow, and we'll see if I can finish the back panel by tomorrow, which would be really cool. I would love to be able to start on the front panels by Thursday. So I'm really tired. I'm gonna go. It is tomorrow morning. I did not do any knitting last night. I just went to bed. I have a banger headache right now. But I did my very first split splice. I'm not sure what it's called, but you Ace, stop. You like fray the ends of the wool, and then you lay them on top of each other, and you just rub them. Well, you put water on it or spit, and then you rub it real hard, and it becomes one strand of yarn. So this was my very first time doing that, because I never have worked with just regular wool before. It's always been like superwash or like a nylon blend or a superwash nylon blend. And I was worried because this was real soggy at first, but it's dried very quickly. So very cool. So I'm just gonna keep on. There's the join right here. So yeah, just gonna keep on trucking. It does still fit into my little State Farm bag that I got from the Marathon Expo. So I am gonna just keep on working on this today at work during my meetings. So that's the plan. I don't know how long I'll be at work for with this headache. I'm hoping I can make it the whole day, but we'll see. Gonna take some ibuprofen, get ready for work at this point, because it is already 4:15, so gotta be there in 45 minutes. I might go on late today. But yeah, I will be back later tonight with another update. We'll see how far I get on my salty days. See if I can finish this back yoke. I doubt it, but you never know. It'll be my first time doing lace, so I'm coming up on the lace section very quickly. Oh, I guess I should show the project. So I'm still working on just the rows of knit before the eyelets. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And yeah, see you in a second.
Ha ha, Jimmy, good one. At least I could grow one. You can't. Gene, Louise, how about a kaboom?
You can do better than that, Dad.
Yeah, step it up. Okay, you do better.
Hello, it is Wednesday night. I mean, evening. But it is my bedtime. But I stayed up a little bit late to finish the back of my salty days. So it goes this way. But you can't see anything if I hold it that way. So I finished the back of my salty days. I'm very proud of this. This is my first time doing any lacy kind of stuff. I made 3 mistakes, but I put stitch markers between each of the little diamond patterns as I went. So I found my mistakes very easily and fixed them. I mean, I didn't fix them, but I covered them up well. But it is looking good. It's looking cute. So I will start on the front. I'll pick up the stitches to do the like over the shoulder bits tomorrow morning. And let me show you how the yarn is looking. Pretty sad. This is what I have left of my first ball of mohair, and this is my second ball of the merino. So I've grabbed a second ball of mohair to pack for tomorrow to take to work. I don't know that I don't think I have a lot of meetings tomorrow, so I don't think I'll get much done at work, but I worked a 12-hour day yesterday, so I'm planning on leaving kind of early tomorrow, so I will have more time in the evening to get some work done. But I just transferred this bad boy onto my barber cord, and I'm ready to go for tomorrow. So for tomorrow I would like to pick up and finish the left front. I think is the first one that you pick up. So my goal is to try to get that done for tomorrow, and then that will probably be all the work that I get done on my salty days this week, because Friday I am headed down to South Carolina, and I'm not taking this big of a project along with me. I'm going to take along socks. So yeah, we'll have one more full day of work on this, and then a couple hours on Friday morning. See how far I get, but I'm really happy with this. It's turning out very nice. The color is gorgeous. Nikki's gonna love it. She's very excited about the progress as well. So yeah, that is my update for Wednesday. So I will see you tomorrow with hopefully a finished left front. So it's Thursday evening. I've made some progress on the sweater today. As you can see, I'm wearing it because why not? But I finished both fronts, and I connected, and I started on the front yoke, I guess it is. So I did the little eyelets along the shoulders, wherever this one is. There it is. It's looking good. It's working up so fast. I haven't worked with needles this big in a hot minute because I've been working on 3mm for quite a while, and then my socks are on 2.25, so 5s are nice. They whip up so fast. But yeah, so I have the back yoke completely done, the front yoke. I have like 3 more rows, and then I'll start on the first lace pattern, the diamonds. Oh, the diamonds, like these ones. I'll just do the same thing on the back, but I will not finish that this week. I didn't start packing for my trip yet, and I leave in 12 hours. So I will probably wake up real early in the morning and keep working on this after I finish packing. But for now, this is where I'm gonna pause for the night. It's actually like an almost reasonable time to go to bed. It is 9:15. So I'm tired. Been up since 4:45. I slept in today. So yeah, I'm gonna call it for tonight, and we'll check back in tomorrow before my flight and do a final look on the the Salty Days sweater, see how much progress I made this work week. But I'm really happy with it so far. It's working up great. The color's beautiful. The yarn is very soft. Speaking of the yarn, I tied on my second ball of mohair, so we're still looking really good. This is my third ball of the merino. I finished the left front, and I had this much yarn left over. So I will hang on to this. It's really not a lot, but wouldn't it suck to like run out of yarn and need like this much more? So I'm gonna hold on to it just in case, and I can splice it in if I need to. But yeah, that's my update for Thursday night. So we'll check back in tomorrow. We'll wrap this up, see how we're looking, and I'll see you then. Hello, it is not Friday morning, it is Sunday night, so I have just returned from South Carolina. It was a good trip. It was nice to see my family down there. I haven't seen some of them for like 2 years, so it's been, well, I guess a year ago. But it was really nice to see everybody and spend time with them, and you know, my little cousin is pregnant, so it was really cool to see her before she has a baby. But I'm going to show you what I worked on first, which is not supposed to be part of this vlog, but I'm really excited about it. So I've been working on this sock. If you watched my EDC vlog, which 2 people did, so thank you for the 2 of you who watched that. But I got in a ton of work on it. So whenever I left Vegas, I was here, and now I'm up here. So I'm real excited. So, this was my progress on Friday, so my trip down. This is my progress on Saturday, so the day of the baby shower. And this is what I got done today, so my trip home. I am finally on the decreases for the toe. It's going to take me another probably day to finish the sock, but it's a size 15. This thing is massive. I tried it on here, and it came to like where it should be to start the toe decreases on me, so I had to do another 2.5 inches before I could start the toe decreases. And this is an 80 stitch sock, so it's taken quite some time to get around each round, but we're on the decreases, so I will continue to work on this slowly. I'm not in any rush. This is for Christmas, but there's my update on my sock that you didn't ask about. So let's do what we're actually here for, which is my Salty Days. So I did get a good amount of work in on Friday morning. So I did from here to here. So got another like 3 inches done. This works up so fast because it's on 5mm needles, versus the sock is on 2.25. So the needles are like over twice the size. So where was I? I was still on the ribbing section. So I finished the ribbing, I did the eyelets, and I have started on the diamond lace pattern. I am almost halfway done with that. So overall, it's looking good. This is all like squished up because of the cable, or the barber cord. But yeah, it's looking good. I'm already making really nice progress on the front, and I should be able to join it in the round pretty soon, which is very, very exciting. I'm tired of pearls, which I know that there's going to be still more pearls because it's the cables will have pearls in them, but it won't be like entire rows of like 127 or 125 or however many pearls. So it'll be nice to not have to do that anymore. But yeah, so I am going to be stopping here for the week. It is going to be upper 80s the entire week. So I don't know if I want to be working on a sweater next week. It was also hot this week, but I toughed it out. I don't know if I want to tough it out for another week. So, but we'll see. We'll see what's calling me next week. And you're just going to have to come back next week and find out what called me. But that is, no, it's not going to be it. The yarn update. So this is my merino, and this is my mohair, and they look a little bit worse for wear because whenever I was coming in from knitting outside on Friday morning, I dropped the balls and continued to walk away. So I made it like 20 feet before I realized I didn't have the yarn with me. So I had to go back and get it, but yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. As a like small, very small YouTuber, everybody watching means a lot to me. I would love it if you could give this video a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you knit on whenever it's 85 degrees out. And subscribe if you're not already. I'm at 14 subscribers, which is really cool. I was at like 10 like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so growing, which is exciting. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching, for sticking around, and I will see you next week with maybe something else. Maybe I'm going to keep working on the salty days, but I will see you then.